about to whip us up, isn't it?
No, look how fast it's going.
Yeah, but it's gonna beat us. It's literally gonna beat us.
No, it's gonna hit us.
Oh my god. Oh god. All right, tell the story.
So we go. First of all, you're saying, "Hey, we're going to Florida." I was like, "Cool, we're gonna go." And it's like, "All right." She's like, "Oh, and I found this really cool place where they let you do like rafting." I'm like, "Rafting in Florida?" She goes, "Yeah, it's like
It was a cold spring.
Cool spring raft." I'm like, "But it's in Florida, so it should be out. There's alligators." She's like, "Well, they didn't say anything about that." I was like, "Yeah, they probably gonna leave that part out." So of course we get there. I think it's a golf course. So we get there, and as soon as we walk in the door, right, I'm already skeptical. I'm like, this is not a good idea. As soon as we walk in the door, there's two people behind the desk, a guy and a girl. And the guy has his arm in a sling with bandages on it. And I'm thinking to myself, that is the universe telling you that's all you need to fucking know. So of course we're up there, and you know, Tippy's checking us in or whatever the fuck that is. And they're asking questions and blah blah blah. And so I can't help it. I'm looking at this dude. I'm like, "Hey man, what'd you do to your arm?" "Oh no, wait. No, I got back up." We were talking about, okay, yeah. We asked about the alligator. I said, "Hey, no big deal. You know, they're very rare. Most of them are small. You don't have to worry about that. You know, but yeah, don't worry. You know, just stay in the raft, stay together. You guys should be fine." Cool. So I'm like, all right, you know. So what I asked him to do is, "Hey man, just curious. You know, what'd you do to your arm?" "Oh, I got bit by an alligator."
After he just told us it was fine.
Yeah. After he just said it was fine, he literally then goes to say, "Well, yeah, this shit, alligator." Bro, it's not okay then.
Yeah, I feel the wind pushing us.
Mason's got this from.
What's that noise? It's like a new noise.
Awning, bed covers, everything. Everything's getting fucking 50, 60 mile an hour winds.
That Gabe is having to steer the wheel just to keep us on our side of the road. Oh.
Something broke loose. I think our awning just broke. That's exactly what happened. It's up there flipping around right now. So our awning over our slide just broke. Yep, that's what you heard.
Is it attached still, or?
It's still attached. It's on the reel now, but it's flopping all around.
I didn't see any signs that said terrible winds ahead.
Looks like it rolled back up. What do you think?
Yeah, it's a little loose and crazy there, but it does look like
So when it caught it, pulled it out. So it's this
So it totally unrolled and was just laying over the RV.
Yeah, it was flapping up.
Wow.
Laying over that RV.
Yeah, it doesn't look like there's excess because I can see the end of it right there. It's rolled back up. It's messy, but
Go in there and open the window. Let's run the slide out, run it back in.
okay.
Keep them off.
All right. just left Ely. We're in Nevada, and note to self, this is not the ideal road to travel because the wind is ferocious. It has broken one of our awnings over our slide out, and so all of a sudden we just heard a new noise, because there's noises that you'll hear, but that was a brand new noise, and now you hear it in the background just flopping around, and it is just too windy to get out and check it, because that would be dangerous for everybody. He's making sure it's still attached. Yeah, good times.
Apparently all Newarks are really rough. For different reasons though.
So this has been a very interesting learning on the job experience for you? No?
It's like anything else in life, you can improvise, adapt, overcome.
So these are things you expected to have to do?
No, but I brought duct tape for a reason. Correct. Is that somebody on their bicycle? No fucking way.
Yeah, well, is he parked on the side?
I don't know, but that truck just got over. Yeah, that's somebody on their fucking bicycle.
It is, in this...
God damn. Somebody's on their bicycle. Motherfucker's crazy.
Yeah,
look at that shit.
How they're steering, or not steering.
That's badasses.
Would you ride in this wind?
Totally.
You would ride in this wind? Right. Well, did you see how they were steering? Well, trying to steer.
That's how I ride my bike anyways. You know Mom.
Yeah. Yes, we know.
That. Hey Zoe, can you see this? That's just on my blue bedroom.
And it's even coming up from behind the mountain.
Right now we are doing 50 miles an hour.
Really? It looks like we're doing 12.
Yeah.
It looks like I can run this.
Yeah. The tape's holding on.
That's good. And it's not making the crazy noise. But we've got a whole big dust storm ahead of us.
See the road?
Yeah.
Look at that. That shit is crazy. You can't even see the fucking road. It just disappears.
Alright, should we slow it down a bit? I mean, it looks like we're about to walk into a storm. I mean, and it's rolling. It's rolling. Look how it's like clouds. So that car just
Yeah, so
disappeared.
this is what the shit I drove through before. This is what it was like. Yep.
Oh, Lord.
How crazy is this shit?
So we could see what? 50 feet ahead of us?
Yeah. Feet up, 50 feet back.
Looks like it's clearing up a bit.
Yeah, it's clearing back up. Okay.
Alright. Looks like it's like, I don't know how long.
Yeah, that's not the point. That's no point with it.
So that was crazy.
Good times.
Good times.
You got another story to tell.
Another story to tell.
Add that to the list.
Our list of stories. Meanwhile, they're just like doo doo doo. I'll be so glad when we get out of this mess. Wait, what is that? Another one?
Yeah, this is a tall tornado. Hey babe, look how tight this tornado is.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
It's going right towards us.
It is. That's the tornado.
Yep.
Alright. Wait. Oh my god, it is literally. It's not gonna whip us up, is it?
No, look how fast it's going.
Yeah, but it's gonna beat us. It's literally gonna beat us.
No, it's gonna hit us.
Oh my god. Oh god.
Here it comes.
Whoa!
Told you.
Whoa! Whoa! You've been through everything.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So we were in Ely, Nevada,
Correct.
and it was a 5.5 hour drive
Correct.
to, we are now in a place called,
Sparks. We're kind of outside of Sparks.
no, we're outside of Reno.
Right outside.
We're just west of Reno. I think it's, I can't think of the name, but we're at a casino. It's called Golden Ranch.
I drive. I don't know why she looks at me like I
What does
know.
it say? Oh,
She's
Gold
making
Ranch,
reservations.
Gold Ranch RV Park and Casino. Now, we took 50. The alternative would have been 80, but we would have had to go northeast out of the way, and it would have added like an hour and some change to our
Be
time.
mindful. Guess which way the wind was going.
The one was going northeast. But Mr. over here was like, when you plan our trips, I want to do like scenic routes. I want to see stuff. I don't want to just be on the highway. Well, as a result, we took 50 due west.
So what you'll find out about these videos, nothing will ever be her fault.
That's not
Ever,
true.
ever. She will never take credit and or blame. Well, she'll take
I'll
credit.
take credit.
She'll never take blame for anything, but she'll take credit for anything that goes well.
I'll take
And when it comes to blame,
We drove through a tornado. We actually know.
yeah, we drove through it.
No, we got hit.
Yeah, it
We
was
got-
small. It was a little small dust tornado, but it did hit us.
It hit
Just
us.
spot on,
Yeah.
directly.
And you'll see that video. And thank goodness Zoe was the co-pilot that day, yesterday, and she just so happened to pick up the phone, which she normally does. Well, she picks up phones, but normally it's her phone. She doesn't pick up the recording phone. And that tornado, that dust tornado was pretty frightening for all of us. So what happened today?
Today we were fighting 25 to 30 mile an hour sustained winds with gusts up to 60 miles an hour.
Yeah.
That was not fun. I literally had the wheel turned at probably 30 degrees. And I'm not joking. I literally was holding the wheel at 30 degrees. And instead of doing speed limit, which was insane to me, which was 70, we were doing 55 miles an hour. And at 55, I was still holding the wheel at 30 degrees. And that was, like I said, it was crazy. So some of the stuff we're going to get done right now would help with all this. It would help. It wouldn't prevent it. But, I mean, you know, just the craziness. And then we had one of our slide toppers on the left side. The wind was hitting the RV so hard that it got up underneath the slide topper and pushed the slide topper. Again, the slide's in, right? I'm going on the highway. Slide topper's in. So it came in and hit the slide topper and pushed it up into a big sail. So it didn't break loose. It flapped over the RV. So
It's like an air balloon.
so the coil was trying to pull it back in, and it would do this constantly. It would go up, fill up with air, flop over the RV, slap, 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 and then the coil would kind of roll it back in and roll it back up, and then the air would come hit it again, and so those gusts would keep popping it up. So that happened, I don't know, maybe 5-6 times, and finally I pulled over. And again, remember, the wind is sustained at 25-30 miles an hour, where we were at, it was probably sustained higher. It had to be sustained at around 40, no BS. And the gusts were just insane. We were in the Grand Basin.
We were at Great Basin.
And so what I did was I got out, got some duct tape, and when it was all coiled in, I went and I basically taped the ends to help the coil not unravel, right?
He's so smart.
And that basically fixed it. But I didn't. So I had some duct tape. Always have duct tape because, like, you understand, duct tape can fix anything. If it's not supposed to move, duct tape will stop it from moving.
Attached to his arm.
So,
Yeah.
in any
Duct
case,
tape
so
was
I got out there and I duct taped both ends of it, and that solved the problem. I mean, and when we got here, we just had to
go up and cut it back off and deploy the slides. So, but yeah, you can't deploy slides with the duct tape on it or whatever.
So what does it look like now, the condition of it?
It's not wrapped up as smooth as it could be. It just needs to be kind of lifted up and then kind of let the coil unroll a little bit and then lined up and then let it roll back in completely. It's not bad though. It's a lot better than it was. The first time it recoiled back in, it was all kinds of, so it looked really
It looked
bad.
like my folding.
It was a struggle. I mean, it really it wore me out because it wasn't necessarily stressful, but it was physically like challenging. Like because to hold the wheel at that angle was really difficult because it wasn't even that you were holding it at 30 degrees and then it's gusting, so you're also compensating for it constantly.
Was that before your break? Like, so there was a ton of wind. We actually stopped for.
In Eureka? Was it Eureka or something?
We stopped in Eureka, Nevada.
Took a nap. I laid down for an hour.
The wind won.
Yeah, no, we got where we were going, but I took a break,
Yeah.
and then we came back, and the wind subsided a whole lot, and it changed directions. It was now going with us, so that helped out a whole lot. We were able to get back up to 65, 70 miles an hour, and then, like I said, there were turns in the road and stuff, so you'd have to slow back down because it would not be behind you pushing you anymore. So we'd make those adjustments. So it was cool.
Also, dust storm. So let's talk about the.
Yeah, that was the next thing that kind of came along. Like so far, like it's like
all of the things.
Yeah,
We've
like-
had
like-
all the things.
since we've basically headed west, we've dealt with crazy ass winds. We've we've had the Mother Nature and the universe has thrown a lot of stuff at us. I mean, when I say that, rocks, trucks, animals,
Terrible
wind,
road.
terrible roads. It's been a challenge. We just broke our door latch. I tried to close the door, and door latch broke. But there's a place. Luckily, we're in town. I got it not cable tied, but I have it cabled off, so it'll stay closed enough, so we can break camp in the morning and go down and get a part for it. That should be easy enough to fix. It'll take me maybe 10, 15 minutes to repair it once I get the part.
And that was random actually, because it's at an outlet mall, and we just happened to drive by the
Yeah.
outlet mall, and we were
We'll call
looking.
them first, make sure they get a part. If they don't, we'll call around, see if we can get a part.
Yeah.
So tomorrow's gonna be a little bit more delayed because we do have to get a part. But I'm comfortable with what I have rigged up down there to make it so it's drivable if we have to drive it. And we will make do with what it is.
Yeah.
It's
Is
not
it
the-
rank rig?
Say it again.
Is it rank rig?
It is.
It really is. It really is.
And so the dust storm, even though we drove through it for quite some time, there is a layer of dust
One evening.
on us, on
I
everything
closed
in
the
here.
windows, but I told them to close the windows.
Yeah, the windows were closed, but you could hear like the
Yeah.
wind seeping through the RV.
It was real.
And we've been sneezing basically since we
yeah,
left.
a lot of dust.
So there's a lot of dust in here now. So we're gonna have to Swiffer pretty intently tonight before we go to bed. And then, as he mentioned, one of our bay doors
Just broke.
just broke.
Just
so
broke. I mean, like literally, we were in camp.
today was the day.
Yeah.
Today was
It was
the
cool.
day.
It's still fun. This is all part of the adventure, right? I'm not one of those people that, oh my god, it's so bad. It's not. It's part of the adventure. I enjoyed every bit of it. And like
Y'all
I
hear
said,
that wind?
the wind is still steady as she goes. It's supposed to die down by 11 o'clock tonight and be better tomorrow. I hope so, because it's a lot of fight. We're almost to our destination, so.
Yeah, this
there's
is our
that.
last overnight stay. We're actually headed to the coast, which unfortunately it's going to be in the 50s and 60s for the first 2 days we're there. So it's going to be a heck of a lot colder than I was
Hey!
hoping.
Sorry, my dog's barking.
Well, you have to stay tuned to see what that was all about. Well, thank you for hanging out with us, and make sure you subscribe and like and subscribe. What order? Just do it.
So I'm gonna tell you this, like, y'all ain't seen nothing. Shit's gonna get real interesting. Just, I'm telling you now.
I'm not
So-
even sure what that means.
Yeah, exactly. See, that's how dope it's gonna get. She has no clue. So if she has no clue. Has she been here for 15, 16 years? Just know, guess what? It's about to get real. So there you go.
Where have I been for 15, 16 years?
I don't know. I don't know.
You talking about our child? Who are you talking about? Okay. All right. Bye.
Deuces.